What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Mixed Martial Arts. This video is going to be about some of the fights we have coming up this weekend, but there are other videos on this channel of Spider-Man comic reviews and summaries too. The UFC is putting on a great matchup this weekend between top light heavyweights Dominick Reyes and Jiří Procházka. We haven't seen Reyes since his loss to current champion Jan Blachowicz, and we haven't seen Jiří since his UFC debut where he knocked out Volkan Ozdemir. Jiří has a unique fighting style, as we saw in his UFC debut. He's hard to hit and has vicious knockout power. He amassed a 26-3-1 record before even fighting for the UFC. He had even been offered UFC fights in the past, which he turned down because he wanted to develop his skills before entering the UFC, so that he can earn a shot at the belt quicker. This is a strategy that Israel Adesanya also used, and it worked in his favor as he moved up the rankings very quickly. And he's been very successful in other organizations such as Rizin, where Jiří won and defended the light heavyweight championship. He even fought and defeated current Bellator light heavyweight champion Vadim Nemkov in 2015, because Nemkov couldn't even stand up after the first round, which was the end of the fight. Last summer he debuted in the UFC by brutally knocking out Volkan Ozdemir. This fight showed his evasiveness on the feet and his striking style that rarely involves keeping his hands up. He actually holds them down by his waist and he clasps his hands together, so it's a pretty interesting and unique style to watch. He'll be taking on Dominick Reyes this Saturday, who has already established himself as a top contender in the UFC. Reyes also has high-level striking, which he's used to knock out plenty of opponents in the UFC, including Jared Cannonier. Reyes defeated Chris Weidman before his first title shot as well. Reyes dropped Weidman in the first round and managed to finish him with some ground and pound early on. This was Weidman's first and only fight in the light heavyweight division in the UFC. He quickly moved back down to middleweight after this, and he got a win right after actually. Reyes even outstruck Jon Jones throughout multiple rounds of their title fight. Reyes looked incredible in this fight, and he actually dropped Jones with a straight left to the body in the first round. Reyes' performance was extremely impressive because Jones really didn't have anything for Reyes in this fight. His striking was clearly a level above Jones, especially in the first few rounds. But the judges gave Jones the victory via split decision, which was and still is controversial till this day. I definitely thought Reyes won the fight though. Who did you guys think won? Let me know in the comments section down below. But now Reyes is coming off a knockout loss to current champion Jan Blachowicz, so it will be interesting to see how he looks in his return this weekend. I think it's going to be an awesome fight, and it's really tough to think about who will win, but I do predict that Jiří will be victorious in this one. The card also features the return of exciting bantamweight contender Merab Dvalishvili, who's going up against another wrestler in Cody Stamann. Another exciting fighter on the card is Cutelaba, who's returning after his loss to Magomed Ankalaev, and he always has these really cool stare downs before his fights in the octagon. Cub Swanson is on the card too, who always puts on exciting fights. And these are my full picks for the main card tomorrow. The main event is awesome, but I'm really excited to see Merab Dvalishvili versus Cody Stamann too. The bantamweight division is so stacked, and I find every fight in this weight class is exciting. So do you agree or disagree with these predictions? Let me know in the comments section down below who you think is going to win the main event. And if there are any other fights you want me to talk about, or videos you want me to make, put it in the comments down below too. Like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Also follow me on Twitter if you want to hear my thoughts more often, and to see updates about my videos. I've included the link to my Twitter page in the video description down below. I'll see you in my next video.